Alrighty, what's up, everybody? It's Nev and Terron from Uncrowned Kings. We're at the Phantom Nightmare case tournament. Terron just got top 8 with Altergeist. He didn't get the fire format memo, but yeah, it's a cool profile. We're ready to show it to you. So, Terron, you want to say anything before we start?
Yeah, this case tournament was really fun. I thought about changing decks 100 times, but Altergeist has been my favorite for like years.
Oh yeah.
And it's the deck that I know the best, so I said, let's see what happens, and no one knew what any of my cards did.
Yeah.
Equals second place at the case tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's run it.
Alright, so I would say the best normal summon of your deck, Melazik by far. In the OCG, I'm pretty sure this is limited to 2 for a reason. This alone can do a full combo. It's pretty crazy. Your second best normal summon, Marionetta. It's not really that great, to be totally honest. You really just want to see, if you want to get full combo, you want to see a combination of any of these cards together. If you don't have these, you can also have these two as well, and that's also full combo. And when we get later into the profile, I'll show you other ways I was able to combo off, because the thing about the deck, I don't think it's necessarily a bad deck. It's just inconsistent. And when you're at a tournament event and you're trying to be competitive with everyone else, you need to be able to do the same thing round after round. So I'll show you some tech choices I made today to make the deck more consistent. I want to say out of the 6-round event, I bricked once, maybe twice.
Not bad.
And the last 3 cards these are cards you just don't want to see. To be totally honest, okay, so you can afford to see them, but when you do, they don't do anything unless it's past turn 1. Like, this is a great normal summon past turn 1. It special summons 1 back from grave. It hits grave. That still gets its effect because it's no longer on the field. This card, you never want to see it, but if you do, you can make it work. Because the format is all fire, Snake Eyes, I had to play a bunch of hand traps. I honestly wish I could fit in nibs in the main, but I can't. Well, I say a bunch, it's actually only 9. 6? Yeah, nah, I cannot count for nothing. I play a trap deck, okay? So 6 hand traps. I would say the MVP of the day, we're talking hand trap wise, was Droll. Ash seemed mediocre every single time it was activated. My opponent was just like, okay, thank you for the scratch. I'll keep playing now. It was bad, but I would still play it. You could argue Ash inside, Nib in main for the future.
How many fire decks you play against today?
Bro, surprisingly, I only played against one last round.
Last round?
It was all your usual suspects.
Yeah.
Manadium, some crazy ritual deck. And bro, to be honest, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but almost everyone was like 2-0, so I don't even remember half the rounds. When no one knows what your cards do, you already at an advantage against your opponent.
100%.
So because I want to make sure my combo goes through, Cloud by the Grave, you need an extender, 1-for-1, and like I said, the deck is inconsistent. So as much as I don't want to play this card at 3, I see it every opening hand, and it is amazing every time. There hasn't been a hand where I'm like, I wish I didn't see this card. It's totally amazing. Okay, so the spice of the day for this event, Magical Dimension. This card, okay, so I was thinking about playing it 2 months ago. Then I saw someone was playing it in the OCG and they topped like a locals, and I know it's just the locals, but it got me thinking, if I wasn't the only one thinking that, and they topped the locals with everyone over there playing Snake Eyes, how bad could it be at the start? So the crazy part is, if you just have a spellcaster, like one play out, normal summon Droll, activated Magical Dimension, special Faker, and full combo.
That's tough.
That should not be a thing. And also, so everyone is setting up Appaloosa. So normally I just go with normal summon one of your monsters, you Magical Dimension, they don't respond, because what are they going to do? You pop the Appaloosa, proceed to full combo. What do they do? Let's see, from there, and I want to say these are like your flex spots. Okay. To be totally honest, these 3 could be switched out. I thought there would be more rescue ace, and honestly, this deck just kind of dies to too much back row. So Harpies was in the main. Harpies went crazy like twice. One against Lab for 4, crazy. Okay, the cards you have to play: 2 Protocol, 1 Manifestation. I feel like this is mandatory if you're not playing it at this ratio. I personally feel like you're playing the deck wrong, and if you're still playing Personal Spoofing, I think you're like 2 years behind. It's just too slow of a card. This equals I win. Skill Drain go nuts. Skill Drain plus Protocol is, whatever. It's insane. Rivalry of the Warlord, I want to cut it so bad, but against certain matchups, it's just a free win. But certain matchups, you're just like, this is just a dead card. It's definitely a card I've sided out a lot today. This is the real brick of the deck. Because I don't play personal spoofing, I open this, it does absolutely nothing. It just sits in my hand. Well, I guess one cool thing about it, since your link 4 is a snatch and steal by sending something from your field to the grave, you can just set it and send it and just take one of their monsters. So that was my main deck. The only thing I would switch out, I would probably switch out Ash for 3 nib and Rivalry for something else. Maybe Rivalry is just not needed anymore. So as far as the extra deck, I always put these 4 first. This is just combo, and this is the order you should be doing the combo in. Actually, let me reverse that for you guys. If you're not doing the combo in this, if these are not the links you're summoning in this order, I don't know what combo you're doing. This should... Okay, there's never been a time I've done the combo and I lost the game.
Right.
If your combo goes off, you win. Besides that, Herald came up once. It could be cut. The Heat Soul package went crazy like 2 games. No one ever expects it. Melazik is a 1-card Heat Soul. Crazy. Darth won me 1 game. Access Code won me a game. Relinquish go crazy. And to be honest, these are again just flex spots. So I keep them in this order because the last 6 on my extra deck, I always banish off top. Okay. I never even think about it. Darth was a part of that 6, but I've noticed he comes up so many games where I just need to get something off the field and just kill him, and I can't kill him because I don't have a link to kill him. Okay, so the side deck. Without this side deck, I would have lost so many games because I'll talk about it a little bit more, but going second, this is what I always sided in.
Okay.
The only matchup, these did not come in, is Lab, of course,
right.
But these just go crazy. The card of the day, Cross Out.
Okay.
So whenever I go first, these 4 always come in. Because
Gotcha.
I've noticed when I do the combo, I usually have some extenders, not too much, so I can play around Ash Imperm. Not play around, but play through.
Right.
Where Nib, your deck just loses to it. There was 2 game 3s today where my opponent, I was going for game, my opponent Nib, I chain cross out called Nib, and it just went crazy. Like, it's game. And then depending on the matchup, Secret Village comes in as well. Because I noticed there's more spellcasters in the format now. With everyone playing the
Diabell, Diabell, Dark.
So sometimes it's hit or miss, and the last 3 cards could be a flex spot. But Ghostbell was okay today, but honestly, the MVP. So the last 3 case tournaments we've done, I've gotten 5th, 9th, and today's 2nd.
Okay.
And I will tell you, at each case tournament, one thing I would not change
is the crossouts.
Is the cross out on the side.
Hell yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Uncrowned Kings.
Absolutely. Any shout outs you want to give before we let you go?
You know what? Shout out to Nevin for honestly being a great group leader. I want to say shout out to our late night testing sessions. Even though I don't go to every one, the ones I've been to have helped me so much to just be a better player.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
so
what we
shout
try
out
to
to
do.
Uncrowned Kings. Thank you.
Absolutely. Much love, bro. Congrats on the top again. We're proud of you.
Thank you, bro.
Everyone, thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Have a good one.